On Halloween 2008, an innovative horror experience terrified players and sent shivers down the spines of those who dared to log into it all across the internet. Picture this. You've sat in front of your computer, not sure what to expect. You've logged onto the website that hosts this new horror experience, or so the site claims. This game then uses your webcam to capture your fear. Your computer's microphone can detect every whisper, and even your personal phone acts as your salvation in the game. To place you deeply within a realm of absolutely unparalleled terror. This title created an incredibly immersive horror experience for players, especially for that time. There simply wasn't something like this out there. From 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., players who dared could attempt to escape from the halls of a haunted hotel in a time-locked, web-based gaming nightmare. This game was called Hotel 626. In the years since its release, the Flash-based interactive horror game has vanished from the internet. But that isn't even the strangest part. The strangest part was that it was made by Doritos for a marketing campaign celebrating the return from the dead of some flavors of the chips, namely the Black Pepper Jack and the Jack and Smoke and Cheddar barbecue flavors. This is the story of Hotel 626, the lost, Doritos-sponsored horror game. Hotel 626 starts with the player entering in some basic information on a login screen before entering the hotel itself, with the character waking up at 2 a.m. inside the haunted hotel hellscape. As soon as you exit your hotel room, you are immediately confronted by an approaching malevolent, shadowy darkness that seeks to consume you, bones and all, forcing you to make your way through the hotel itself and face its nightmarish inhabitants while trying to escape. Some of these creatures include a demonic baby that you actually need to sing to using your computer's microphone to softly lull it to sleep in a whispering song while quietly moving your way through its room. And a possessed hotel maid you need to use your camera's flash to blind, allowing you to make a break for it. Other interactive elements include utilizing your computer's webcam to take actual photos of you, which you see later displayed as hung-up Polaroids you find of yourself while being hunted through a twisted killer's maze. Add an especially personal, creepy layer to an already really immersive experience. Towards the end of the game, you were then asked to answer a phone call and are given directions on how to escape by somebody on the other line on your actual phone, which itself is a pretty neat trick. But even creepier, after you've beaten the game, players who had willingly entered their phone numbers to complete it would receive calls in the middle of the night telling them that they hadn't yet escaped Hotel 626 and dared them to play again. Imagine getting a call at 2 a.m., being woken out of a dead sleep only to hear a spooky voice say you're still trapped in a ghost hotel. Absolute nightmare fuel. The game itself, along with its slick marketing campaign, which featured a handful of ads and a short mockumentary, were a huge success for what I think is the absolute weirdest horror game publisher of all time, Doritos. The snack giant even unleashed another horror game, Asylum 626, the following year, which went even further by having you use a code found on bags of chips to escape the asylum, and utilized users' Facebook and Twitter profiles, in addition to things like accessing your webcam for an even deeper level of immersion. Some theories I've read have stated that accessing the user's social media data in such a way, by actually including it in the game, is the primary reason you can no longer access these titles, which does actually make sense. So there you have it, folks. The hair-raising horror game that dared to blur the lines between what is reality and what is fiction. All brought to you by Doritos. It's a shame that Hotel 626 or Asylum 626 aren't playable any longer, as it all seems to have been taken down around 2011, and what we have left is a handful of videos and Let's Plays as well as internet legend. I'll note though that the game At Dead of Night, along with a few others, seem to have taken some inspiration from Hotel 626, which shows that Doritos might have had a lasting impact on the horror games industry, and not just as late night snacks for gaming sessions. Maybe we'll see Doritos rise from the grave brave again someday and bring us some more spooky games. Personally, I would love to see it. Well, if you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe and turn those notifications on for more bone-chilling content. Until then, stay scared, friends.